Hey there, it's Jenny Fenig from jennyfenig.com. Psyched to come to you with your weekly video tip. And you may be saying, weekly video tip? What? Well, guess what? My team and I recently had a retreat, a virtual team retreat, as we mapped out 2013. And they said, Jenny, you have got to do weekly videos. You got to do it. And I said, you know what? I want to do it. So we're doing it. We're doing it. So I'm really happy to be here with you. I look forward to giving you these weekly lessons, these bits of inspiration, know-how, tips, tricks, tools to help you light the world on fire with your big gift. All right, so here's your tip for today. Let me tell you a little story before I go into it. My mom, Susan Profit, recently celebrated her 10-year anniversary of being a JetBlue in-flight crew member. Now, JetBlue is a big airline here in the United States. They're in many other countries now, too. They didn't start out that way, of course. When she began, it was just the U.S. Now, she is celebrating 10 years of being a flight attendant with this company, JetBlue. And I posted this on my Facebook wall and fan page and told everybody, I'm just really proud of my mom, especially because she was never a flight attendant before she took this gig. She took this gig when she was 55 years old, you see. And I had heard her for years, like ever since I was a little kid, probably in elementary school, going back that far, 8, 9, 10 years old, hearing my mom talk about wanting to be a flight attendant. Okay. Back in those days, there was height restrictions. She wasn't tall enough to be a flight attendant. She actually worked for an airline back then, but she couldn't be one. And then they loosened those restrictions as time went on, and she technically could become one. She had various jobs as a teacher, which she never really loved, and she just kept talking about this flight attendant thing. And I finally would just said to her, listen, Mom, you're either going to do it or you're not. All right? This desire that you have, if it doesn't go away, then you know that this is a dream that you really want to take action on. And if you don't, and if that desire doesn't go away, you will always regret it. And that sucks. And she did something about it. I give her so much credit because she applied for the job and then she followed through on the opportunity. And she now celebrates 10 years of being with this company and being a flight attendant. And most importantly, living her dream. She's 65 years old. She went into it as a 55-year-old, starting over, right? Having to start at the bottom and work up. Learn the job, meet new people, kind of be that peon, the low person on the totem pole. You know what I'm talking about. And I share this story with you because A, when I posted it on Facebook, it just blew up. Everyone was so excited, like, oh, this is so inspiring, wow. And B, because I want to ask you a question. What is it that you really, really want? What is it that you really, really want? I heard people pipe up when I shared that story on Facebook saying that they really want to be a movie star. They really want to write their first ever children's book that they've been thinking about for so long. They want to open a hair salon. They want to start a healing center so they can practice acupuncture with their husband who's also into the healing arts. I mean, so many different ideas came bubbling up. And you right now might be sitting there saying, I have something that I want to do too. I've been wanting this for a long time. So I want to encourage you and guide you and challenge you to go for it. To go for it. And in one small way right now, what can you do to take action, getting closer to living that dream, making that dream real? It's not going to happen by you just talking about it, by you just thinking about it, by you wishing for it. It happens because you are willing to take action and put some money where your mouth is, right? You get one shot in life, and I want you to know that it's never too late to start. It's never too late to start. Anytime you begin fresh or you start something new or go onto a different path, there will be a grieving of sorts, a letting go of the past and moving forward into your new chapter. It's exciting, it's humbling, it's scary, it's everything all wrapped into one. But it's where the magic happens. And I know that you are here because you have a gift and you want to share it in the most powerful way possible. So there will always be a time where you're shedding something old and you're moving into something new. It's never too late to start. So your action item is to think about, what is it that you really want to do? Now, the way these video tips are going to be working is that you guys are going to be sharing. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your voice. We're in this together and I want to support you, and this is the way I'm going to do it. Below this video, you can comment. You can comment. So leave your comments. Tell me what you really, really want. Tell me, what's that big dream? And then share this on Facebook, on Twitter, all your social media platforms. Share it up. And if you're not yet a part of the Gutsy community over at jennyfenig.com, I invite you to come on over now. Come to jennyfenig.com. You can sign up for free. We send out these weekly tips, and you also can score a free CD on birthing the six-figure business of your soul. Psyched to support you. Can't wait to see your comments, because it's never too late to start. Rock it out, and I'll see you next week.